Hi guys, Anel Tunes once again in another mixing tutorial. And this is a continuation of the part 1, which is called Mixing Live Guitar part 1. So today is part 2, or we're continuing to see how to make our guitars come to life and cut through a mix. So this is what we looked at previously. Please feel free to go and watch the other tutorial that we did where I talked about this GTR plugin here and how we used it. I won't go so much into it today. We are just continuing from where we stopped. And just a brief listen to the mix that you're dealing with. Like I said, guitars by Auma, song produced by Bushington. And yeah, so now, previously we looked at how to get the tonality right, how to give more strength and body to the guitar, and how to make it wider. We're going to talk about tone shaping, basically. Someone asked me, how come you didn't do any compression on the guitar? And I said, watch the next video. So this is also another plugin called the GTR Storm 4. It has 4 cases where you apply different plugins. And it's a flexible plugin. You can move this there, just like that. Or you can move this here. Or you can say this goes there. However you want to do it. Yeah. But for me, for this particular case, I felt like taking this order here. So what I did, I first brought up the EQ here. This is an equalizer. Very many of us are used to these other graphic equalizers, for example. We're very used to such EQs. Then you can know that it's called an EQ, but really, there is so much more to EQ than that. I chose this particular one here, and this particular EQ was designed to EQ guitars specifically. It's more like that exact EQ that is on a combo, on a solo or a bass combo. So this is the EQ, the kind of EQ that I really needed too. And it has specific frequencies here, which these engineers really did research and found out that these are normally the problem areas when dealing with guitars that you really need to deal with. So what I did, let me just put it to factory reset, and then we find out what I really did with it. Yeah, so let's go. My technique is push frequencies high, so when I feel it's really hitting me so bad in the ears, I pull it down. It's just that simple. That's okay. Now that one has a problem. I feel there's some kind of boxy kind of feeling when I put it up, so I just put it back down just a little bit. And when I pull it out, I feel I get more clarity. Just a little there. Now for this particular guitar, I don't want so much boominess. I just want it to be cutting through. I just want these highs right about there. Now that's a frequency I really don't want on this particular guitar, so I pull it down. Okay. You see, when I apply this particular EQ, it comes back to life. So, like you've seen, I don't have any crown work on how to get to EQ this particular guitar. It depends on the guitar that you have, that you're dealing with. But I just try to push up and pull back down and find which frequencies. That's the technique I use. It has worked for me all the time. So feel free to use it. Then next, I used the compressor, and also this is a compressor that is found within this particular plugin. Just click here, and these are the effects that you can use in this particular plugin. So I only used this particular compressor here. So it's very, very easy to use. It has attack and release. Of course, I made a very, very slow attack because I want the transients, the fast hitting transients of the guitar to come out so that you don't feel like it's stuffed. And the release, I easily let the compressor go, as in I quickly let, it's a very fast release. I easily let the tails go. So when it comes out and it hits, the release compresses, gets it, and lets it go so quickly. Otherwise, if I make a very slow release, then we shall lose the groove, the bouncing, that kind of bouncing effect, the groove of the song. In Luganda, we call it omudigido. we lose it. So that's why I made it kind of a very, very, very fast release. And the compressor here determines the threshold. And we determine by how much gain reduction are we getting from this particular compressor. We only just have to look at these red LED lights here. You see, I'm only hitting it up to just one red light. If I hit it so much, I don't want to hit it so much. I just want it I just want to tame it a bit. Actually, that when you look at the wave itself here, it's not a very bad wave. Okay, it's more like it's a consistent wave. We don't have so much dynamic range. So just try to kiss it a bit. So if I overdo it, this is what you'll hear. That kind of pumping effect. We don't want that. We just want it to tame it a bit, just a little bit. Kiss it. So if I bypass, if I apply, very well. I feel it comes more to the front and it's more consistent throughout. So when we put in the mix, let's listen to it in the mix. That is it. This particular plugin, if you watch video 1 and then this part 2, just try to get it in the ball pocket, just a little touch and kiss here and there. And we have very beautiful sounding guitars. Actually, this channel goes through the instrumental channel, and actually there's really nothing taking place here. It's a default 0. So even if I bypassed it, so that's all you need to do to get nice cutting through and and nice sounding guitars that don't affect your ears, that are not harsh. Okay, so see you in my next video. I know tunes once again. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, ring the bell down there so you'll be notified of all the other things that I'm doing, other videos that I'm really uploading. Bye bye.